What it do? What it do? What it do? Still quarter Cowboys in here, man. We back with a WTF Monday, aka the Dallas Cowboys are all in. And
Son.
man, we're gonna keep y'all on. We're just gonna talk about a few things. You saying how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay, man. Just a typical Monday. Just was busy, but I'm just back home now, so can't complain. How about for yourself?
Man, I've been good, man. It's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man. Got to do these what the fuck Mondays more often, man.
Yeah, I know that. This one
I
right here
miss
was a
season.
must. Like, had to do this one, man. Cause
Oh my
Steve,
god.
hopefully, Cowboys gonna come in here. Like I said,
Yeah,
we're gonna keep y'all on.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Oh boy.
uh,
First of all, how you feel about the draft?
I mean, I'm see at this point with when it comes to the draft, I'm just like, I don't get excited for it anymore. I used to. For me, I'm just all about like now. I just want to see it manifest on the field, man. Mozzie was big hype last year. He didn't do shit last year in the regular season. So I mean, he's only one example, but I mean, there's this many examples we can name. As for my thoughts on the players, we'll see. I guess. I mean, they have to play, so I'm not going to judge too early anything. But just based on, I mean, I don't watch college ball, so I didn't really know who these guys were. I'll be completely candid. I would honestly just give it like a C to like a C minus ish, just because I mean, more than the names, they didn't address shit in the fucking draft. So I mean, all our problems position wise, they didn't address shit. So I mean, based off of that, that's why I give it a C. But it's not any. It's just that's really where my thing was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, for me, I think the Cowboys' problem always seems to be that even with players that aren't quote unquote a name,
Hmm.
guys that you get in later rounds and undrafted guys,
Hmm.
we just don't know how to coach them up to be
Yeah.
you know
Yeah. Right.
a decent player. So for me, it you can go get you somebody in the fifth or sixth round. It just we never have the coaches.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the first round, I think was our biggest free agent.
That's a sad truth.
The first round with the offensive lineman. I'm not
Yeah.
mad at it.
Yeah. I'm not mad
Um,
either at it, but
I think we just always do zigzags to get to where we going.
yeah, they
We
tried
always
it
do
like
zigzag. We need an old lineman, but we had to go get one that didn't have that much experience. And now he's a right tackle, but you're gonna make him a left tackle. Like we always zigzag.
yeah,
I just didn't understand that. And then people like, well, certain guys can transition from right to left, but that falls back to what I was saying earlier. Like we don't have the coaches that can coach these guys up.
no, we don't.
Man, this guy was our offensive lineman coach with Tom Landry.
Yeah,
Like what the fuck?
yeah,
Monday. Like serious. So yeah, second round, wasn't it the defensive end?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, they
I would have preferred
um
linebacker, but I mean,
like for me, I don't know none of these people.
I
Like I
neither
had
do
to
I.
go back and YouTube them.
Yeah, neither do I.
Bring Jason Peters back too. I know, right? Why not?
Yeah,
Shit.
should bring Dez back while we're at it. Travis
I would
Frederick
give the
too.
Cowboys a hold on, let me say. I
A
would give the
B.
Cowboys a B minus for picking up another third round pick. Well, let me tell you something, Brando. I can go pick up a girl and then I go pick up another one. But if they look like Penn and Teller, what does it matter? I got two women in the car. So I'm not gonna give them credit for getting another round if they, like, nah.
Nah, I'm with you. Yeah, no, I'm 100% with you.
You know what I'm saying? If they took them two third round, they got a running back and a linebacker, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, Yeah. If they
You know
addressed
what I'm saying?
need,
So
if they addressed a position of need, that would have been different. That's my problem.
they address them just with shitty people.
Yeah, yeah.
I give you. Everybody giving them a B. Damn.
Hmm.
Run done. I don't know, y'all. The B thing for me,
I can't
I'm
go. I
gonna,
can't go a B.
and that's being nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give them a C, man. But the B,
I can't go as far as a B.
y'all know me. I can't. And I'm not gonna fall in line just for everybody else. I'm not giving them no damn B. They
No,
could
no.
have done better in this damn trap.
Oh no, they could have for sure.
They could have been. Fuck it. Yo, listen. I told you I'm gonna be better than you. But these people already pissed me off. These YouTubers
Oh shit.
getting on. I'm not gonna call these fuckers names, but y'all know who it is. This
Yeah.
fucking dude on Twitter today talking about that wide receiver we got. Talking about he big, strong, fast, and physical. You know, I just don't understand why these YouTubers just really cater to their fan base just to keep these views. Man, don't say it. Bro, he's not fast.
See, the Cowboys, the glitz and the glamour get to so many people's heads, man. That's what it is, right? I mean, like Jerry Jones gets into people's heads. You know that. I mean, I won't speak on this guy's name, but I mean, so many Cowboy fans want to fight amongst each other, want to talk like they know every fucking thing. When we have no impact on the game, we have no impact on the team. We're not. I don't care what the fuck you know.
I don't give a fuck how much film you break down.
Yeah, you
That
can
means
break
jack
down-
shit.
It means nothing.
It means nothing compared to like what the fuck? You show me his college footage. Fuck that got to do with NFL.
It has nothing to do. I mean, we've drafted a million talented guys. It's made. Nothing has come out of it. I don't want to tell OG.
No, look, I'm not gonna be on here long, and OG not gonna spend 40 minutes talking about
Man,
that.
he's spent 80 minutes talking about calling Dak a bum.
I'm not doing that. OG don't know how to follow.
Oh God.
What's up, all right, dog? We bring OG in on Freaking Friday.
No, man. You should. If you think he's bad on here, you should see our group chat.
I be muting the fuck out of that.
Oh my God,
Dude.
it's so funny. Like I muted that for so long, but
I wanted to scream. I wanted to send an audio text like, "Do you sleep?"
you're right. It's so funny to me. I mean, that guy just does not mute.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all think this shit bad? These group
chat, man. He'll be sending like 15, 20 texts at 4 in the morning.
and he cut all of us out for no reason. He just be cussing.
It's the fucking stupidest thing.
Oh my God.
Like I muted that shit a long time ago. It was to the point where I couldn't. Oh my God.
It's bad. Now I do like the other guard we got, BB.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
yeah.
that pick.
BB. Yeah.
I watched. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not trying to come at these kids because I want them all to do good in the NFL.
Right.
But when you got these Cowboy YouTubers, let's get on here and say, "Oh, this guy's dog." Shut the fuck up. Let them suit up first.
Let him play. Let him practice. Let him play. They haven't touched the fucking field yet.
Y'all do this shit for likes and views just to get people hype up about these. You on the internet talking about this 6th-round receiver, talking about he's fast, he's a dog, he's quick.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't.
Stop. The man was D2.
Yeah.
He wasn't even Division 1.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith is still out there, and he better fucking stay out there. He better fucking stay. We don't want the swipe guard back. We don't want no swiping. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want Jalen Smith.
Is he still in the league? I haven't heard from him in a long time.
I don't know. Yeah, Cooper Beebe. I like him.
Yeah,
it takes a year to get the man by the. See, that's what I'm saying, Jeff. Why are we doing another Mozzie type of? I just fucking last year we said no more fucking Michigan. I don't give a fuck what part of Michigan it was from. We said no more goddamn Michigan players.
Yeah.
And why they can't stay out of Michigan? Stay the fuck out of Michigan.
I don't
Stop.
know. I don't know.
What the fuck,
I don't know, man.
dude? And then these same guys. Oh, this cornerback, he's shut down.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's always like the hype train, man. So many Cowboy fans won't learn. The truth is, Jerry Jones has gotten to a lot of people's heads. You know, there's a section of us fans who are real, who don't buy into the shit. We know what we see the writing on the wall, but there's others who don't. So I mean, and unfortunately, those are the guys who fill up the seats. And so, like I really, that's where my skepticism for the season comes. I'll be surprised if we win 7-8 games. Like
I told Corner earlier, we're probably looking at something like 5-12.
And what's funny to me is this whole like all in thing, like we talked about last time.
Even that
Jerry is back with the shades, man. Talk to him, Corner. What's going on, man?
Dude, you do not need them shades. You don't need them.
It's Zeke signed.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
I need my shades. All that bullshit.
Man, get some shades for me too, man. I'll wear them while you're at it.
Appreciate that. We try to be, bro.
Yeah, Christ.
We try to be, bro.
Ooh, this is a horrible angle. Hit the other angle.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, get the other angle. That way we all three can have our
Oh, my bad.
We look like the Brady Bunch over here.
Here's the story. How you do it?
There should be boxes underneath this screen. There you go.
So that's what I'm talking about. Man, I need to get me some shades too, man. For the fucking off season that we've just.
Dollar General, $10.
I like them too.
Oh no,
man,
yeah.
$5. $5 or $10.
Somebody said finally the bullshit sunglasses are back.
Yes, the shades are back. The bullshit.
So, Cowboys corner, man, there are a lot of people not liking their defensive end. They say he get bullied. They say he get pushed. They say he flies past the quarterback. Like, they not liking it, brother.
Yeah.
You know, people are going to have opinions, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has
Everyone's got them.
And every opinions and every asshole stinks, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Not had a berry. Go ahead.
I heard it sounds like a berry. I heard it smells like a berry. But at the end of the day,
I'm not gonna say nothing of that.
the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Oh, it's the black of the berry sweet the juice.
She fine as a motherfucker anyway. So the guy gets bullied. He has 12 and a half sacks in his 4-year career.
Okay.
Basically that's 23. There's 32. There's 30. So in 37 games, he has 12 and a half sacks. Right? Can he be better than Dorrance Armstrong? Can he be better than Sam Williams? This is why he got drafted. Dorrance Armstrong went to the Commanders, but you can't trust Sam Williams. He got pulled over for speeding 2 times already. He got caught with marijuana. I think he had a handgun. That might have been the other guy.
He had a gun.
He's the one that had the gun too?
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe that linebacker from last year. I don't want to get these guys, back to them.
They all have guns. They all got them bang bang.
And so you can't trust Sam Williams. But Sam Williams, he made his bread and butter on what? Special teams, right?
Special teams.
So you can't trust him to go and say, you know what, Sam Williams is going to be our guy to replace, Dorrance Armstrong. He's going to be a plug-and-play starter. If they believe that, Nealon wouldn't be your guy, right? Yeah. Marshawn Nealon is drafted because Dorrance Armstrong left, and you can't trust Sam Williams. You can shit on the pick all you want, but if you really boil it down, what I see is DeMarcus Lawrence type of player. He's gonna be a run stopper. He's gonna be a run stopper. All right, and he's gonna get you a few sacks. That's all we need. We got Parsons there. We got Tank there. He can be another piece, and he might be, early prediction, spoiler alert, better than Sam Williams and Dorrance Armstrong was in the last couple of years just as a rookie.
Okay. I mean, look, if that's what he's gonna be, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Same here.
I mean, it's not like I don't want him to be.
Yeah.
That's worth a second round. Somebody said that's worth a second round pick.
Well, you know, everybody has grades. I have a grade on a player, and I didn't even watch Marshawn Lynch, to be honest with you. So there's that. But DJ would have a different grade than I would. Isham would have a different grade than both of us. You're going to have a different grade. It's just like a rumor. If I tell DJ something, DJ tells Ishan, Ishay tells 10 people, it's all going to be different. It's going to be different by the time it gets to me. Right?
Yeah.
So whenever it gets all said and done, Vach could have a different opinion. Law could have a different opinion. Steele could have a different opinion. Cowboys blog, Mike Mosh, my Cowboys family, fifth quarter Cowboy. We all can have different opinions here. The Dallas Cowboys opinion was he's second round grade material. Whether you like it or not, that's what the Dallas Cowboys said. Is Tyler Guyton a first round talent? Absolutely not. He's a second grade talent, in my opinion, but they thought he was a first round worthy pick.
Right. Yeah.
So it's how they like their players. Just because one guy says one thing, just because one scout says one thing, is it right? Absolutely not. One of these quarterbacks, Caleb Williams, Jalen Daniels, Drake May, two out of the three is going to look like hot dog shit.
Yeah,
but I bet you had one of those quarterbacks, the number one quarterback in on the board.
Right. Yeah.
You're probably going to be wrong. Right.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
I like that. And I appreciate that too. Cowboys corner, you was pretty big on the guard we drafted. Why?
Cooper BB.
Tell us why.
Ooh. Boy, man. You know when you know this, fifth quarter, when we drafted Tyler Smith, I didn't know Tyler Smith. It's kind of like Marshawn Nealon. I didn't watch a lot of Marshawn Nealon. I didn't watch a lot of Tyler Smith last year, right? But when I watched Tyler Smith, I called fifth quarter and I said, dude, this guy reminds me of, do you remember who I said?
Ron Leary.
I said, this guy reminds me of Ronald Leary, dude. I said, I want him at left guard.
Tyler Smith. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. And guess what he's doing? Playing left guard at a high level. Right?
Yeah.
When I put on Cooper Beebe's tape, I got a clone of two people, Travis Frederick and Zach Martin. I see those two guys in one with Cooper Beebe. Yes, Cooper Beebe's never played center in his life. All right.
Right.
But he can do it.
I like that.
I would love him to be another kind of Travis Frederick. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I kind of like Cooper. I like that pick, man.
No,
I went back and watched it.
Yeah, I like him.
I went back and watched it. That guy.
He's a glass eater. He's a stud. He's gonna move you, and he's
got
gonna
that
want to
big
move.
guard. He got that big guard frame too.
Yeah, he's got a big body.
I can't wait for hot. Ready? Yeah, here we go. And the Cooper Beebe's gonna be right there.
He got that.
Nice.
The gut and eyes move.
Oh my goodness.
He's listed at 335, so he's got like a big frame. He's got a big frame.
Oh, he gonna say he need to lose some weight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna want him at 300 pounds.
Oh, G gonna say he need to lose some weight. But like I said, I want to watch some of his clips. I like that pick.
Same here. Yeah.
Who was our other third round?
Our other third round was it Maurice Botanu, the linebacker out of Notre Dame?
Is he Samoan?
I think so.
He one of them.
He's related to, and I like saying his name, so I'm gonna say it. He's cousin to Puka Nakua.
That's a funny name. Rhonda Dawn said Cooper Beebe to me is a juggernaut. Linebacker. Okay, we got the linebacker. All right. People, a lot of people not liking him either, man. They say he, you know, like I'm all about giving these guys a chance, man.
Exactly. I don't want to
I'm,
judge it too early.
I'm all about giving these guys a chance, bro. My
Yeah,
thing be with the Cowboys. My gripes don't be the player. My gripes be the coach that don't know how to coach the players up, even late round players. That be my thing.
agreed.
I don't mind getting somebody later in the draft. I just be worried about the coach. Like, think about it. We had Gary Brown was a beast of a running back coach.
Yeah,
He was a beast.
yeah.
Sean Lee could come in and be a great linebacker coach. What that boy name from London? That damn deep. Is he gone?
Which
No, he's
which
been
guy?
gone, I think.
He was Seattle.
Yeah.
He was terrible.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, it wasn't Odigizua. What was his name?
That's a player, man.
Who?
What was his name?
What?
Obidiwa. What was his name?
I heard he had an ACL.
Yeah. I forget his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Did you hear that or did you look it up and confirm it?
Who?
Oh, you talking about the linebacker? Oh, okay, maybe.
In 2021, he had a season injury.
Is he from Notre Dame?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
What? Do you know?
Jalen
What
Smith.
Notre Dame on the people need?
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but his was different than Jalen Smith's.
I remember seeing Jalen shit. That was some bullshit. Whoever did that player
Hey,
that did that to Jalen, we had to fight.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. So, again, this is allegedly. I don't know anything about it, but what I heard from the grapevine was that the Dallas Cowboy doctor
Mhm.
hurt Jalen Smith's nerve when he didn't have drop foot when he actually tore his knee up on the field. He had drop foot after the surgery. This is allegedly. I don't know. This is what I hear. And the reason why Jalen Smith got the second contract is so Jalen Smith wouldn't sue the team doctor. Allegedly.
Really?
I don't know.
Wow.
This is what I heard from the grapevine.
Well, damn it, if that's true, then
I mean, it makes sense with their contract. Oh, how fast it happened.
Yeah. I
It
can see
makes
it
sense.
happening. I mean, I'm not going to jump to conclusions.
Allegedly. I don't know. Don't want to get sued.
No, I get you, but
No, I understand. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, that's crazy if that happened.
a bad surgery could cause drop foot. If you mess it up, you can lose that nerve. You can lose that nerve that's filling in that nerve and on their control. If they fuck that nerve up, it could cause drop foot.
Yeah.
Yep. I know a guy right now had a bad arm surgery because he had a bad car accident. They fucked up the nerve. He can't even use his left arm because they fucked it up.
Yeah. It can destroy your ligament, like your fucking bone.
No, Brando, you're thinking of Maurice Lafanu.
You're talking about the wrong guy. You're talking about Arrivederci, not Cadillac Katrina. But so we did have a fifth round pick. What do we do? Cornerback?
You know, let me pull this up. Let me pull up our draft picks because
please. Pardon me, y'all.
Let me see. The great Dallas Cowboys signing retirement homes.
Oh my God.
Draft picks. Mm-hmm. This is brought to you by the clickbait of Blogging the Boys. I'm sorry, this is Dallas Cowboys.
Hey.
Okay. Tyler Guyton, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Marshawn Nealon, Cooper Beebe.
Yep.
Kalen Carson. Ryan. I don't got my damn glasses on. Ryan Flores. That damn wide receiver from Missouri State. All right. Nathan Thomas and Justin Rogers, the defensive tackle out of Auburn. Let me go get my glasses. I can't see shit. Eshawn, talk for me real quick.
Yeah, so our 6th round was Ryan Flournoy, the receiver from Southeast Missouri State. And then our 7th, Nathan Thomas, offensive tackle from Louisiana. And then, 244th pick in the 7th round, Justin Rogers, defensive tackle from Auburn. and that was
down to Bama.
Yeah, that was pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you said what was the 5th round again?
The 5th rounder was
Yeah.
who was our 5th round? What's his name? Carson, the cornerback from Wake Forest.
The cornerback. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a buddy that played with him in high school.
No shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
got a buddy. 301 Cowboys. Big shout out to 301 Cowboys. He's right here on the YouTubes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, I want to give these guys a chance, man. Like, I don't want to judge too early. I mean, we'll just have to see them play. That's just what it is.
So Justin Rogers. Let's talk about Justin Rogers, the 7th round deep.
Yeah.
The dude got size, all right. You want to talk about Baconator or Baconators? Dude's like 323 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
Look at the beast, all right. If Mozzie Smith can't get his shit together, look for Justin Rogers.
He's 330. He's
go in there. 230, yeah. So check this out. Peep game. Ready?
Uh-huh.
You know the last time we drafted a defensive tackle? You know who it was?
Who was it?
In the 7th round? Jay Radley. You remember Jay Radley? He was a stud, then he faked a groin injury and then he's released.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the last time the Cowboys drafted a defensive tackle.
Yep.
man. So that was a. Let's talk about this wide receiver. Is this a special team guy corner, or you think he got a chance to make be actually play his actual position?
Oh, and I bring that up because Jay Ratliff played at Auburn. Go ahead. What's the question?
His wide receiver, special team, when he play his position, what's he done?
Dude, this guy is gonna knock Jalen Tolbert. He's gonna be the reason why Jalen Tolbert gets cut.
Yeah, I
shit.
can see that happening. Yeah,
I want all the smoke. And if you don't disagree with me, put it in the comments saying I want the smoke.
Wow.
So
Why
when
you
I
say
put on
that?
this wide receivers tape, he made a comment, and I didn't watch this guy pre-draft. He made a comment that he thinks he plays like Des Bryant.
Shit, really?
So I went back and I went to go look. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I think he's Michael Gallup. I don't think he's Des Bryant.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to be able to see the back shoulder fade and him getting up with the strong hands and getting it. If he can do that, then I see a little bit Des Bryant. But I see him climbing the ladder like Michael Gallup more than I do Des Bryant.
Yeah.
So he's a big guy, strong hands. I like his route running. He can crisp it up a little bit. He can get funky with it. But I like him as a Michael Gallup replacement. I do. And I really feel like Jalen Brooks, our 7th round pick from last year, and this wide receiver here can kick him. Jalen Tolbert, just get him out of here and kill a lot of these fanboy wet dreams about him and just get him out of here. Like, we had enough with Simi Fehoko. Now we're getting it with Jalen Tolbert. The guy sucks in the National Football.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy about it?
Yeah,
Dak Prescott wanted Jalen Tolbert. That's what makes it even worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's zero productivity with that guy. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy takes this roster spot either.
Yeah, he is faster than Gallup. I think he ran like a 4.44, something like that, 4.34, something like that. He's faster than Gallup, but his play style, his physicality of getting the football, it isn't quite like Des Bryant, but it's like Michael Gallup.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, running back.
Ah, shit.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Son of a bitch.
This was Champ thing. He
Since day one, man. He's been talking about this since day one. God, man.
What you do? Hit the lotto?
Huh?
You hit the lotto over there living in Rocco Cucamonga or what?
Why you say that?
Your background looked beautiful.
Thank you.
No pool in the projects.
No, I don't live in Rancho Cucamonga.
Taste the air.
But we didn't. Okay, let me ask you this: why didn't we address running back in the draft?
So
I would
April
love to hear
5th,
an answer to this shit.
April 5th, I put out a tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had some sources tell me that Dallas Cowboys really weren't high on a lot of running backs, and the running backs they were high on, they knew that they were going to miss out on them. And it wasn't because of the 4th round pick. It was because where they thought other teams would draft. And that's Brooks and that's Trey Benson. The other running backs, they really felt like what they had here on the roster could be content with versus getting a 4th or a 5th round running back. All right. So that was just what I've heard through the grapevine. So what I tweeted on April 5th was the Dallas Cowboys have a running back in mind. If they can't get those running backs, look for Dalvin Cook or Ezekiel Elliott to return to the team. So it's not a shocker to me. Do I like the move? No. But this was March information. This was March information. I figured maybe Will McClay or they found a diamond in the rough or some type of running back that they can go get via draft. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
So getting Zeke, getting Dalvin Cook, that was the option because that's what the Dallas Cowboys were interested in. They weren't interested in the Moss kid. They were very interested in Dalvin Cook and they were interested in Zeke, but they went with their guy Zeke because they were comfortable with Zeke. Yeah. So the Dallas Cowboys not drafting a running back, it doesn't surprise me at all, just because where they valued their running backs in this year's draft.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't surprise me either.
So what they did was they played devil advocate. They said, okay, let's just take some washed up running backs. Let's take some no-name running backs, but let's make our offensive line stronger. And that's why you drafted Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe, Nathan Thomas as a guard. You get Jake Ferguson blocking. This free agent that they just signed, undrafted, Van Spran or whatever his name is. The guy's a blocking maniac, right? Who can block? Who can chip the edges? Ezekiel Elliott. So you look at the running back situation. They really went quid pro quo. Give me this for that. So they went offensive line for a sorry ass running back, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
You saying how you feel about bringing Zeke back?
See, I agree, man. I'm not remotely surprised. Like we talked about this earlier this morning. I'm just numb at this point, man, with these kinds of things. It's not remotely surprising to me. It's just fucking retarded at this point. Like, I'm just like, look, let's just be honest, guys.
I don't think you can say the R word no more.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Kind of like the F word.
Yeah, okay, this is fucking stupid. Let me put it that way. But it's just Jerry and Stephen Jones, man. Those fucking guys are pretentious motherfuckers to me. This whole like all in thing, I like as 1980 always says, it's like it's just to get those fucking gangbanger Cowboy fans, as he calls them, in the seats.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else to this move than that, because Jerry Jones really came out and said with a straight face, he thinks Zeke can start again. He says this publicly. He's like, he's a lift. Fucking stupid. I don't want to hear it. And I mean, it's because it's going to be a thing like when we lose again this season, they can say, oh, we tried bringing Zeke back. I don't want to fucking hear it. It's pretentious as fuck. But here's the thing. This is who the Cowboys are, man. I'm not surprised. It's just we do realize like Zeke had less than 650 yards rushing last season with the Patriots. We got rid of his ass. So like if he was starting material, why'd we get rid of him? Like I mean, right? Like I mean,
he was a cap casualty.
Yeah, I mean, but my point being is like if he was you're gonna bring the motherfucker back anyway for what? For shit? While you're at it, why don't you bring Dez back? Bring Travis Frederick back while we're at it.
They're both retired.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just numb at this point. It's just like I may sound irritated right now, but it's only because I'm on the show with you guys. But I'm just numb at this point. I'm just like, can we really say we're surprised? He didn't go out and get Dalvin Cook. He didn't go out and get fucking Derrick Henry, who, we can say what we want, but this whole running back thing has been an issue since last year. We haven't done anything about it. Bringing Zeke back is going to do what? He's literally our starting running back right now. We have him. We have Rico. We have Deuce. That is it. We have those are our 3 running backs on our squad right now.
We got Snoop Connor. Look him up.
Okay, I'll look him up. But even still,
and Malik Davis.
Is he still on the team? I didn't see him on the depth chart.
Yeah. No, okay. He's here.
Okay. Well, I mean, but like this, if there's anything like a running back by committee, it's literally what we are this year. So I mean,
absolutely.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just like that's why I like that. That's part of why I think like when we were talking about it, it's like I'll be surprised if we win like 7-8 games, man, because it's like we're just doing the same shit again and again and expecting different results from it. You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm not surprised. I'm just fucking, yeah.
So what's going on? What you want to say?
Well, look, I'm not happy. And this team is almost like, so I'm just getting this report in now that Tyron Billy Johnson, a speedster who spent most of last season on the practice squad, is visiting the Cowboys. And it looks like he's going to get signed. All he has to do is complete a physical. So they're looking at this speedy wide receiver. Anyway, so Rico Dowdle, right? I'm not happy that they brought Zeke back. I'm not happy they didn't draft a running back, but I know the situation at hand that they didn't value a lot of the running backs that were in the draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's not sleep on Rico Dowdle. All right. Let's not do that. 4.1 yards last year against the offensive line that was meh. All right.
Yeah, right.
Outside of Tyron and Tyler, Biotish was, as we know, replaceable.
Yeah.
Zach Martin, for whatever reason, looked a little iffy, didn't look 100%. And Terrence Steele, coming off an ACL injury, didn't look good. Right. When I was at the Lions game back in December and I was watching this line trying to push one of the best defensive linemen in football, the Lions line, dude, they weren't moving them.
Yeah.
And poor little Deucey Uzi got 2 yards, and Pollard couldn't find anything, any rhythm to get going. Yeah. So when you look at what they did with this offensive line, Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe, they put some staples in there with the benefit maybe that Terrence Steele can come back and be, instead of doo-doo pants, maybe he can be better than doo-doo pants, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at that, I think Rico Dowdle has more of an upside than any running back on this roster as we speak.
Oh, and no, sure. He's the best on our team.
And that's including Deuce wasted roster spot.
Oh, shit. Fucking that guy. No, I agree with your point about the offensive line, and I'm not disagreeing, and I'm not trying to degrade Rico's what he means to the team, because I was talking last year about how important he is to the team, using him in different spots and stuff. But the fact is, that's my point exactly. Can you say healthy, which is a big question mark. And then the second thing is, he's listed as our second string running back. They're going to put Zeke. There's no other reason to bring Zeke back. They're not going to I doubt they're going to put him as second string.
Exactly.
I really Jerry literally came out and said he's a starting running back.
Well,
So-
he was speaking to the hypothetical that he'll start. He wasn't saying that he's going to be the starter. It was the hypothetical of because they were already set on bringing Zeke in. So the media would ask him, can he be a starter? And Jerry said yes. But Jerry also said that the reason why they were picking 24th is because they're the 24th best team in the National Football League. So take what Jerry says with a grain of salt because he usually just says something that doesn't even make sense.
Believe me, I know
Like us
he
being
talks
the 24th best team in the National Football League,
Yeah,
and that's why we're picking 24th.
Oh no, believe me, I know he talks at the ass. That's not. I'm not, like. There's no disagreement on that. I'm just saying that I doubt that they're going to make him the second string running back. Is my point. But I guess we'll see and find out. But I mean, we had an opportunity to get fucking Derrick Henry. We had an opportunity to get, other, Dalvin Cook. We didn't, and then instead you're wanting to bring Ezekiel Elliott back. I'm just like
They did.
I'm just like, really? So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just so there's no disagreement with me on the offensive line aspect of things. I just I'm just
5-12.
Yeah, shit. Dude, if we win 8 games, I'll be immensely surprised.
I texted fifth quarter out of anger this morning that I don't think we're going to win 8 games.
I'll be surprised if we win 9 or 10.
But I have the tendency, especially if you watch my videos, I like to just overreact to some things sometimes.
Oh, believe me, I know.
And so when I look back at this and I said, okay, well, let's digest this pill that we just swallowed.
Yeah.
What core pieces did we lose in free agency?
Tyron, what's his face? Tony Pollard.
What that boy name? That running back?
Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Gallup.
Yeah, you view Michael Gallup as a core piece?
No, but I mean in the context of.
Oh, okay. I thought you just okay. I didn't hear the core piece. I thought we were just naming players.
Yeah,
a core, like the core players.
Oh, Tony Pollard, Tyron Smith.
Tyron, yeah. Who else was it? Leighton Vander Esch was another one.
That's about it.
Those are the 3 ones. Right?
So we lost 3 core pieces, right?
Yeah.
So now let's fill in those needs.
Hmm.
Tyron Smith got replaced by Tyler Guyton.
Okay.
Leighton Vander Esch got replaced with Eric Kendricks. Okay.
Right.
Tony Pollard got replaced by 3 other guys. So when you look at, you still got Dak, you still got Diggs, you still got Oso Digizua, you still got Parsons, you still got Ferguson, you still got CeeDee, you still got Duran. You still have the makeup of this football team of the biggest reason why we were 12-5. One of the biggest reasons why we were 12-5 is we didn't play a lot of good teams. All right.
Yeah. Right.
The other reason is because we have some good core players on this team, right?
Right.
So when you boil this down, getting what we got in free agency, getting what we got in the draft, how big of a difference is that? Your only question mark, which it was a question mark last year, was running game. Well, that was your question mark last year, was running game.
Right.
This year, it's running game, and now Mike Zimmer.
Right.
So when you look at Mike Zimmer and you look at the core pieces he has on defense, he really can't do what the other Mike did, Mike Nolan. He can't have a Mike Nolan type season. It's almost impossible. Right?
Shit.
So Mike Zimmer is going to be better than okay, I think. And that offense, I think, is still going to flourish with Mike McCarthy play calling because CeeDee Lamb benefited from that, right? So when I got angry, I'm like, fuck, we're not winning 8 games. I had to take a step back and say, you know what? I'm probably full of shit. We probably get double-digit wins here because the core of the team didn't get gone. They're still here. And so what they did in the draft was they built for future and they built for now. Good draft. And Eric Kendricks, Zeke, Rico Dowdle, these guys, they're just the fill-in plug bridge player guys, what they always sign. So I really feel like this is a 10, 11, 12 win team steal because the core pieces are still there. The talent is still there.
I can appreciate that, but I believe me, I would love to be proven wrong on this front of things, but I just don't see it. Well, I guess we'll see, right? But I mean, I would love to be wrong and like win 12 games, but I mean,
I don't agree with that.
As of right now, I can't see it happening. But you know what? Let's see. I guess.
I don't agree with that because you're saying the core part of our team still there, but you still got to factor in other teams getting better. You still got to factor in teams that we didn't play last year that were better than us already that we probably play this year. So yeah, we were playing ourselves, then yeah, we'd probably be a double-digit winning team. But other teams also got better, and we got a tougher schedule this year. So
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Yeah, we're playing. I'm looking at our opponents right now. We play the Niners.
Ain't shit.
Please. Give me it. Yeah, for as much as we hate them, they've smacked us 3 years in a row.
Niners ain't shit. I'm ready for them.
Okay, we're ready for 42-10 again.
Fuck them Niners.
Fuck the Niners. I agree,
Fuck
but hey, I'm not gonna talk about it. We play the Ravens.
Ain't shit.
The Bengals.
Ain't shit.
All right, you tell me which. So you think we're gonna go 12-5 again?
Go ahead. Keep naming those teams.
You're just gonna keep saying ain't shit, but the Lions again.
Ain't shit.
Bucks.
Ain't shit.
The Saints.
Ain't shit.
The fucking Texans.
Shit. We're the number one Texas team.
And, the fucking what do you call it? The Falcons, the Panthers,
Ain't shit.
and the Browns.
Ain't shit. Ain't shit.
And then the usual NFC East division.
And they all ain't shit.
And we all know that we have a tendency to lose games that we should win multiple times in the season. You guys know that. I know that. So, I mean, I'm not going to do predictions and shit, but I mean, I don't do predictions. That's a separate thing. But like, we'll see. I guess I hope we win 12 games. I'll be happily proven wrong if we do, but I just can't see it. At least right now, I can't see it happening. So we'll see. I guess. But I mean,
what was the first team you named?
Steelers, Pittsburgh.
Ain't shit.
I mean, hey,
before we get out of here, let's talk about our quarterback situation.
Oh shit! Fuck. Put the glasses back on. Talk to him.
Oh my goodness! Other teams added depth. All right, we got Dak Prescott still starting as of right now.
He's going to start. Book it. He's going to start. There's no way.
We saw him and CeeDee Lamb have a little turbulence on the field in the playoff game. I mean, pretty much, damn near the whole time they was out there. Cowboys corner is. Will this affect? We've seen wide receivers and quarterbacks not repair things once they spill over on the field. We've seen it with Josh Allen and that Diggs boy.
Diggs, yeah.
We've seen it with McNabb and T.O.
Yeah.
We've seen it numerous, and sometimes those things do not get repaired. The way that it happened with Dak and CeeDee on that field, I mean, of course, we don't know what was said, but some of those things are, they just don't get fixed sometimes. Do you think this will affect our passing game with this year with the things that they be having? Because this is not the first time that we've heard. Because we know for a fact CeeDee Lamb has went to Mike McCarthy and asked for, the ball more. We know he's been frustrated. But this time we thought things fell over. Do you think this would be a problem?
If it carry over into the second half, I would say yes. But it didn't carry over to the second half. They were able to get on the same accord and to do what they did. It was just a little too late, right? 27-0. And then the second half, they finally got on the accord. I think, and CeeDee Lamb talked about this with Micah Parsons on the Micah podcast. Is that they need to play better. Their mind needs to be better. So CeeDee Lamb kind of owned it a little bit, which is good. So he kind of buried the hatchet I feel like, with Micah Parsons right then and there. So I don't think that it can carry over. Now, it could. It's a valid question. It very well could. But just what I've seen in the second half of that 49er game and what I've heard CeeDee Lamb talk about publicly, I really feel like he buried the hatchet and they're turning a new leaf. And CeeDee Lamb's going to want to get paid. So he knows he has to have 1,500 yards or more again, right?
Yeah,
this year. So CeeDee Lamb has to be a professional. And I really feel like CeeDee Lamb can be that professional, and so he can get that bag, that money. Yeah. You don't know about that, Eshawn. Money. Yeah. What do you know about crime time?
Yeah, man, he's gonna get paid. He wears 88 for the team. But no, I agree to a degree, I guess. So I think it'll be carried over from the Packers game? It depends. And why I say it depends is I think it entirely depends on Dak's play. Just to be completely candid, it's like because I think it'll get because we all know Dak is gonna choke again when it counts. That's what that guy always fucking does. So whenever it matters most, he doesn't show up. And I think given how CD and Dak were like arguing in the middle of plays in the playoff game, because it came compared to the rest of the season, the way they argued was so out of left field, at least to me. Because I mean, it was like the whole season they were not only on the same page, but I mean, they broke regular season records and all those kinds of different things. And then when it counts, all of a sudden they're arguing in the huddle in the middle of plays and all kinds of different things. So, and it also happened to be the biggest fucking game of the season that we had where we lost big time. And so my point being is that when Dak doesn't step up, because we know it's inevitable with the fucking guy, I think it's going to be, now I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be proven wrong, but I think it's going to be like a Stephon Josh kind of situation when Dak doesn't come through again, because those younger kind of players like with like CD and like Micah, it's like I get the sense that they want to believe in Dak, but if things just keep going downhill, they're going to stop at a certain point. So I don't think it is necessarily going to affect numbers, but I think it's, and I mean, to your point, Corner, CD had, he kind of, I guess, put it to bed, if you want to put it that way, from the Packers game in the podcast. But we all know when emotion is high, logic is low, right? And so when it comes to big time games, no matter who the competition is, if Dak throws 2-3 picks in the game, or he's missing CD left and fucking right, you don't think that CD is going to get affected by that? This is just again me speaking my opinion on this. I think it could lead to some bad aura between them when it happens again this season. But that's my opinion on it. But yeah, so that's. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just what I think right now.
I don't want to compare it to Stephon and Josh Allen, because Stephon Diggs is what I would call a diva receiver.
I agree.
Because Stephon uses social media way too much, and that's why he got traded.
I agree.
I think CeeDee Lamb is a pro's pro, and they handle it in the locker room.
Sure. And
Stephon Diggs is towards the end of his career, and CeeDee Lamb is in the prime of his career. So,
right.
And CeeDee Lamb ain't gonna mess up that money. Yeah.
He's gonna get his numbers regardless, and that's ultimately what will contribute to him getting paid plus 88. So my only thing is, like, when Dak doesn't come up again in the biggest spots, what's going to be CD's reaction to that?
It's gonna be, what's the next excuse for Dak Prescott? That's the real question.
But that's my point. That's exactly what my point is. It's like, because again, my point is that this past season, they were not only on the same page, they were connecting to a point where CD broke Michael Irvin's record and all those kinds of different things, right? But then when it counted, so the whole season they play one way, then instantly in the playoff game they completely flips a switch, and they're arguing on the field and not connecting. That's my point exactly. When Dak doesn't step up again, I think it's gonna like create some bad blood, but like at least on the field between them. So that's what I think about it. But that's my opinion. Yeah.
Well, Des Bryant and Tony Romo had, instances where Des was frustrated because Romo wasn't giving the ball, and
right.
Des came out and said, Jerry was trying to sabotage him, and but that never tarnished Romo and Des.
Sure.
On the field. So I feel like culture is a big issue.
Yes.
But I feel like one of Dak's traits is leadership, and I know he knows how to communicate with CeeDee to get that right, so it doesn't affect him on the field. Because off the field and leadership-wise, we hear it. Playability is different. But I feel like because you look at the players that, and I hate it, and I don't hate it. Let me take that word back. What I see on social media is Y.A. Thomas, Micah Parsons, CeeDee, a lot of players, they vouch for Dak in a sense of leadership. Before they talk about his game, they talk about his leadership. So I really feel like Dak has command of them out in the locker room. And so I don't think that's going to tarnish them at all.
I mean, I hope you're right, but I mean, first of all, like the actions say one thing, words are another. The last time that they were on the field, they were arguing in the middle of the fucking game. So I mean, now I hope you're right. I hope it doesn't affect them. I'm just going based off of what I think will happen, but we'll see, I guess. But I mean, I think we'll see, I guess. But I mean, I think it can be affected very badly. So, what do you think?
My only reason for thinking it's going to be affected is because, like I say, we've known CeeDee Lamb has went to Mike McCarthy a few times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know who you really should go to when that's going on? Your quarterback.
Yeah.
But him and Dak, they don't communicate good. You supposed to you go to your coach when you know going to your quarterback gonna be like, man, I ain't even gonna go say nothing to him, bro. I'm gonna go to somebody over him, bro. Because I done told him, man, I want the ball. He still ain't giving it to me. Let me go to coach. Coach, give me, bro. I need the ball. If you and Dak is like this, you go to your quarterback.
Right, exactly.
Top receivers go to their quarterback. Hey, he can't guard me. I'm open.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After the game, and while Mike McCarthy is in his office, you go to his office and talk to him by getting the ball.
Right.
When you can't talk to your quarterback in game, that's a problem. And It spilled over. It spilled over in that playoff game, and it was bad. I would say that it wouldn't be a big deal if CeeDee Lamb was in his first or second year.
Yes.
You're talking about a man that's trying to get paid right now.
Exactly, yeah.
You're talking about a man that's trying to get paid, so he wants his numbers. He wants that ball. And this will happen every time somebody trying to get paid a contract, or they trying to get that bonus when they get a certain amount of catches. When this type of stuff happens, when these players get really frustrated. And like I said, if CeeDee Lamb was a rookie or in his second year, he ain't got the pull to say much. He won't say much.
Right.
But we're talking about one of the top 10 receivers in the league right now that has been quiet a long time. But towards the end of the season, he started to say stuff. So I really feel like it's going to happen because he's trying to get paid. And, he's just going to get frustrated. He got a family. He got children. And he want to get a big contract. And he can't get that if he's open with his hand up and Prescott don't see him. He's not going to let it fly this year. Last year, we saw him shaking his head, walking to the sideline, standing all by himself. This what they do. This what those type of receivers do in these moments. You see them standing off from the team. They sitting on their helmet on the ground. They shaking their hand, putting their hands up, walking off. Or they standing in the end zone with their hands on the hip. Like, I know this motherfucker saw me. We started to see that from CeeDee Lamb. We see it from all the top receivers.
Yeah.
This is how it happens. And this is how those bad relationships. You mentioned something about Tony Romo and Dez. Tony Romo and Dak is two different type of quarterbacks.
Yeah. Tony Romo was
Tony Romo is more like Troy Aikman than anything.
Yeah, he's more.
I've seen Romo tell Dez, you need to get your shit together. You want to be a top receiver, play like one. Dak would never do that.
Never do that. Yeah.
It's not in him. And that's why Dez will go out there and do just that. Dak will sit there like a deer in headlights when he throw an INT or something.
Yeah.
You know Dak version of trying to pep talk his team. We'll get him next down. They can't see us. We'll get him. Walking down the sideline. After he done threw a pick or something. Or somebody will wide the fuck open. He dapping them. Nah, bro. These guys mad you're not getting in the ball. And you got your number one receiver in CeeDee Lamb, who's in a contract year, who's ready to get big dollars. And you can't do that this year. Or you're gonna have what we saw towards the end of the season. That shit don't end. That shit don't end right there. That shit is gonna spill over, bro. Is that the mini violin?
Oh, money.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's how I feel. I think it's gonna carry on because of the type of quarterback Dak is. He's not very vocal right then, and the type and CeeDee Lamb is ready to get paid. And I think they're gonna collide.
See, I don't think it's gonna happen in the beginning of the season. I think it's gonna happen in spurts when Dak doesn't show up, not if, when. We know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And
I think it all has to do with the maturity level of CeeDee Lamb more than it does with Dak's play. And I'll tell you why. Brandon Cooks, 1,000 yards, back to back. First year in a long time, he didn't get 1,000 yards this year.
Mm-hmm.
5 weeks it took him to get integrated into this offense.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks was patient, no body language, very patient. So I think it all has to do with veteran, leadership, just self-control. Because a seasoned vet like Cooks didn't act like CeeDee, right? So body language, this, that, and the third, it all depends on the receiver. How do you carry yourself?
Sure. But also, I mean, to fifth quarter's points, the stakes are different for CeeDee. Like, he's in a contract year. He's like, if you're telling me Dak is missing, like, say we play the 49ers and Dak throws 3 picks again, missing CeeDee left and fucking right. You're going to tell me.
This is my exact point I was about to go to.
He's already,
Cook had 3 contracts. Right. Nice ones.
Yeah. And
he had 3 very nice And he got benched one time in New Orleans because him and Drew Brees was bucking at each other. And Sean Payton put him on the bench because he wanted the ball. So he has been that guy. He's got paid. CeeDee is trying to get paid. Cooks has got paid by the Patriots, New Orleans, the Saints. I said the Saints. The Texans. He might have went to the Titans too.
Yeah.
He got a lot of CeeDee is trying to get paid. And you saw what he said on Michael Parsons' podcast. He want to get if he's not been the highest paid, he want to be the second highest paid. He's already talking about it. And only way to do that is get your number. And we know Dez said it. Jerry will fucking stifle your numbers.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He said before you look around, you won't be getting that ball.
CeeDee's coming into his prime, and he's gonna learn how to grow up. He's gonna learn how to body language. He's gonna know how to talk to his quarterback, whether Dak knows how to talk to him or not. He's going to get that. Now, we all know Dak Prescott isn't an audible guy, a hot route guy. Dak really has to see it before he even calls it. And so, the only thing he does is kill to a running play. That's the most Dak Prescott does on an audible. CeeDee Lamb wants Dak to be better than that. So the reason why he jumped to Mike McCarthy is because Mike McCarthy calls the plays that Dak Prescott don't hot right out of.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, okay, Mike, give me plays designed for me, and that's why CeeDee Lamb jumped the gun from Dak to McCarthy, because Dak don't do the audibles. So it's just all about CeeDee Lamb learning how to be that veteran type of wide receivers and be an example for the young guys, kind of like
I agree with that too. I do agree with that, the maturity part of him, because I agree with that. I ain't gonna knock that. I do agree with that.
I agree with that too. I just think because the stakes are so high for CeeDee right now, trying to get paid. When Dak messes up, it's going to be because think about the two. Take this past season, the 2 times when CeeDee really mouthed off were what? The Niners game, the Packers game. What were Dak's worst games? The Niners and the Packers games. So
every playoff game outside of Tampa Bay and Seattle.
But exactly. So when it comes to those kinds of spots, we know what Dak is at this point. He can want what he wants. he can wish and pray all he wants. Dak is going to be Dak when it counts. So it's going that's my problem. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's like no matter what CD wants, Dak is he's going to not come up when it counts. And in those kinds of moments, especially when CD is trying to get numbers, he may not be a selfish player, but when emotion is high, logic is low again. And when given that, I think it can create problems. But we'll see, I guess. I mean, I hope I'm wrong about that, but that's what I think about it. So
All right. We pretty much talked about everything. Cowboys corner. How much longer does Mike McCarthy have on his contract?
Well, we're gonna lose playoffs in January, so January.
yeah,
Will we get Belichick?
No,
doubt it.
Okay.
don't even talk about the next one. Don't do it.
No, I agree with the Belichick thing. Yeah, I don't think so either.
I doubt
we
it.
ain't gonna talk about Dion. We ain't gonna talk about Shakur
Oh no, I
Sanders.
wasn't even gonna mention Dion. Hell no.
We ain't doing that shit. Well, you can if you're
Nah.
a channel.
Nah,
I ain't gonna touch base on it.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with us on WTF Monday.
Yep.
Because it's definitely a what the fuck Monday. And salute to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm getting out of here. Peace out, y'all.
Money,
All right, guys.
money. Yeah.
Take it easy, guys.